So when the great teachers and traditions say that the ultimate reality is non-duality or not two, if that's true, and you have to inquire directly into your own experience to find out, don't believe it, you have to find out. Now, if that's true, it means ultimately there is no subject and there is no object. Ultimately, absolutely. So relatively, yeah. So when I say relatively, I mean as a seeming body-mind that needs to function in this world of many beings and many things. Relatively, I am a subject, and you are all objects to me, and this lamp is object to me, and I am an object to you, to all of you. Okay? Relatively, when we're only identified with the sense of individuality. So that's relatively real. Okay, relatively real. But what's absolutely real is that the perceiver or the observer is not separate from that which is perceived or observed. The seer is not separate from the seen. It's one event. You see? So I'm looking at, what's your name?
Simone.
Simone. So I'm looking at Simone right now. She's looking at me. Is there a seer here, and then I'm doing some seeing, and then there's the seen. There she is. Right? There's no process in time. This is an instantaneous event. The seer, the seen. It appears as one instantaneous event. It's only because we imagine ourselves to be identified. We identify ourselves as a body and mind that we say, no, I am the seer, and she is the seen. She is outside of or other than me. You see? So this non-dual perception, it's always available, but only when we let go of seeking, you see? Because if, for example, if we have the idea that to be spiritually awake, we always have to be feeling good, or life has to be flowing beautifully, then we'll only be able to be awake when we feel good, or when life is flowing beautifully. Right? So at any moment, at any time, even when you're not feeling good, when life is very difficult, very challenging, you can make this shift of perception. And when you make that shift of perception, even what is really not okay, it does not feel okay, yeah, it's okay. You see? You're fundamentally at peace with what is. Because we're not resisting what is. We're not seeking for something other than what is. And then we can come home to this moment, to this I am presence, and we can recognize that, wow, everything that is appearing in me. But when I say me, it's that me with a big M, not the little me, It's appearing in the I am presence. Now that I am presence, that I am experiencing right now, that you're experiencing right now, it's not personal. There's no person there. There's no body there. It's the same I am presence is looking out of your eyes and my eyes, or all of our eyes right now. Can you recognize that? Can you feel it? When you really let it in, then you start to, your heart starts to open, you start to feel, this is what love is. Not personal love. Now, there's still room for that. But we could say impersonal or spiritual love. Will we recognize that we're all one being, really?